Hi, my name is Eric DeVries, dental CPA and the founder of ForSaleByDentist.com. Today I want to share with you a little bit about what's going on in the financing arena. As the title says, the banks are lending. So with the whole COVID experience kind of in the rearview mirror, or at least a little bit more than it was, we're seeing some things that are taking place that have not been in the past. One of which is our DSOs, multi-locations, people that are trying to grow and expand a footprint. Traditionally in the past, that would be once you got up to a certain level, the banks pump the brakes on financing, and you'd have to go into the secondary market or more of a boutique firm. We're seeing traditional lenders get back into this space. We've seen deals, in excess of $20 million with runs of, 2 to 3 locations in a given year that have to cash flow, of course, and there are certain rules around it. But the fact that the banks are back in that space, that the traditional banks are back in that space, is interesting. So that's something to think about. Another one too is the liquidity issue. In years past, traditional banks would like to see their loan applicants have some type of liquidity, anywhere between 5 and 10% as a savings, cash, stocks, something liquid in assets. You wouldn't have to bring it to the table or have it be part of the deal, but they still wanted to see that you had money on the sidelines just in case. Some of these banks are waiving that in the underwriting side. We've seen deals go through with very little, way under the 5% liquidity right now. So that's interesting that the underwriters are starting to relax the liquidity requirements in some instances. Now again, what I'm telling you in this video isn't gospel. It's not every deal. In fact, it's not even the lion's shares of deals, but they are out there, right? So and that's what you need to be aware of, is like what banks are doing, what have you seen, what have you heard, not just your tried and true type deals. So again, the liquidity was an issue. That's something new. Another one too, of course, with COVID, typically what they would do is do a 3-year run, average the collections, and loan off of that. Typically somewhere between 70-80% was a sweet spot for banks to get it through underwriting. They would go as high as 90%, and coincidentally, some of the broker listings on the next deals would go up to that 90% because they know that the banks would probably finance it. What we're seeing now, we've seen deals at 100%. And I don't know if that's because of the groups coming in, offering the doctors, 4 or 5 times EBITDA, which if that was at 20% would be 100%. So I don't know why they're doing that, but we're seeing it. We've seen deals 100% financing now. So that's interesting to take note on. Oh, another one too is the real estate play. Typically that would be a struggle for a new doctor coming in with the student loans and so forth, and if they purchased a home and then they have to purchase the dental practice itself, real estate might not be in play. That's changed a little bit. We've seen products out there where instead of it being the 0% down for the dental practice and anywhere between 5 and 20% for the real estate in a secondary market like an SBA loan, traditional banks now have a program that they'll do both sides. And if there is excess profitability in the dental practice, they will use that for the down payment of the real estate. So we've had deals go through where the doctors come up with either 0 or very little to get the real estate side to go through, and all wrapped up with one traditional bank, two loans, but with the traditional financing, as opposed to getting an SBA involved, which is fine, but SBA takes quite a bit longer and it's more expensive, as you all know. So that's interesting too. So again, a quick video here about financing. Please talk to a consultant, somebody that knows the industry, what banks to put you on. Every deal is different. There's options out there. Feel free to contact us, or somebody that you trust is fine. I'm also going to put a link down there to some of the other financial products out there to see what's going on in the marketplace, if you'd like to do so. So again, Eric DeVries, Dental CPA. You can reach us anytime. Have a great day.